As a consumer, I'm really often frustrated, Gerardo, about all the different ways that I can interact with a business and all the unified types of responses that I get, whether it's WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger or Twitter or LinkedIn. There's so many ways to engage with a business. But on the other side of that, it's got to be very hard for businesses to really respond in a controlled fashion. What does Rocketbots do to tackle that?
We created artificial intelligence that you don't really have to train yourself. So we just give this platform to any of your customer support representatives, and they will use it the same way they use Salesforce or Zendesk. Message comes in, they answer. Message comes in, they answer. What we try to do differently with our artificial intelligence is what it really starts doing at the beginning is just observing. So you're playing human to human without any AI until at some point the artificial intelligence will say, wait a second, I've seen that question come before and you answer this other answer. So it just suggests to you. And a representative has the option to actually just click on it and say, yeah, this is the right answer, which gives affirmative reinforcement to the neural network. And if they don't like that answer that the AI is suggesting, they just type it themselves. So the beginning it has a very low accuracy threshold. So a question comes in and suggests you, hey, I think this is the right answer with 30% of accuracy. But after enough interactions, at some point the AI is so mature that it can answer almost any question with 90% of accuracy. So the human, all it's doing is picking between 3 or 4 options every time and sending.
But that exercise of narrowing to a few options really saves a lot of time. It really enables one human to do that much more work.
If you think about it, most answers, even on chat interface, are what? Anything between 30 and 40 words.
Right.
So if you can actually save that with one click, you're reducing 80% of the time the staff will actually be spending on copy pasting. Because most enterprises today, they have 2 screens, one with all the answers and one with the chat, and they just copy from the answers into the chat.
Well, on that point, actually, there's a lot of discussion around the world about humans and machines and how they're going to work together. When do you think we'll be in a place where Rocketbots would have a purely AI-driven solution?
Okay, there's 2 sides of the story here. From one side, we don't believe that we should be trying to replace humans. We are all for the combination of human intelligence and machine intelligence in a seamless environment.
To increase productivity.
To increase productivity. That's what we're really aiming for.
One of the things that you created is the Artificial Intelligence Society. This is about raising some awareness. Tell us about that. And what is the goal of the Artificial Intelligence Society?
So I would say it was kind of funny how it was founded. I used to go pitch this idea, I just told you, to large enterprises. And we actually got to meet some of the largest telecoms worldwide, and especially in Hong Kong.
As potential customers.
Potential customers, yeah. We were showing them, hey, you can actually implement this in your customer support centers. And I remember going to each one of them and I had to spend 90% of my time explaining what AI even is and 10% explaining them what our product is. So by that time, they were so overwhelmed that they couldn't really deal with what we were offering them, and the conversation just took too long. Sales cycles were too long. So I remember thinking to myself, okay, I would love to have all my prospects in one place, so I only have to explain the 90% once. I called a couple co-working centers here around Hong Kong. They offered me one venue. I rented it, and I just started giving flyers away and sending some emails. The response was overwhelming. We actually got, we were aiming to 100 people. We had 200 people sign up, and the place was packed.